This was me 2 years ago. Game hoarding and always looking for the cheapest price. And this is me now. I still do all that shit.
Hello humans and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them. Collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the Amico countdown. Well, the games are up for sale already. I put them on eBay and I started at $24.95 up to $29 for the starting bid, so they're up there. First, let me say thank you to everybody that participated in the challenge. You know, that's the kind of hate that I can respect. Woo! Yeah. You stand behind your convictions, you know, it's just, I respect that, where you're going to go the extra mile for your opinion. You know, it's like when the Joker started burning the money. It's not about the money. They're trying to make a point. They believe in what they're saying. I respect that. I respect that kind of hate. Now, let's say, right now, let me just say, it's not looking good for me. Believe it or not, the most viewed game is Evel Knievel. Now, there's been a couple of people putting games out there. One guy put Finnegan Fox for $100. I don't know what he was thinking. I showed that on my Twitter. It was just nuts. I mean, it's just nuts. Let me see. Let me put it up. All right, so here they are, listed for charity. Good starting prices, I think. Everybody should enjoy. Oh, look, Finnegan Fox, the famous or infamous Finnegan Fox, $29.85 starting bid. Wait, what the fuck? People get greedy, you know. It doesn't matter what your opinion is. That you could think that they're worthless, or you could think that they're, you know, $100 like this guy. The market reveals it all. It really, really does. Now, let me say a couple of things here, guys. They didn't let me list it for the 30 days like I wanted to. It's a limit of 10 days, so I have to do 10, 10, and 10 until they sell, so I have to do it that way. They're all listed up there individually. And I wanted to say this because this is the one thing that I'm afraid of that might happen, and I don't want the challenge to be ruined. Okay, I don't want it influenced by either side. But the one thing I really can't control is if somebody comes in just with a huge bid because they're, you know, Intellivision fans or Tommy fans or whatever, and try to derail the contest that way. Let me say this: if that happens, if somebody comes in and just, you know, bids $300 on a game, for example, and just really wrecks the contest that way, I can't take the money away from the charity. Okay, I won't do that because it's for charity. But what I will do, if that happens, okay, to keep the contest fair, if somebody tries to manipulate it to make the prices artificially higher, if that happens, I will immediately send the box to Days Gaming. Okay, even because I don't want to win the challenge if it's manipulated. I want to win it fair and square. You know what I'm saying? So if that happens, some whale comes in and they just, you know, they want to buy all of them for $50 or something like that, or just, you know, make outrageous bids, then regardless of what point the contest is, at that point, I will send the boxes to Days Gaming, the 8-pack, okay, an entire 8-pack for him to hopefully get his opinion across on how he feels really about this console. And hopefully he'll put it on video. We can all get to watch, maybe participate in the ways he plans to get creative with those games. But I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I'm trying to keep this fair and square. I'm trying to make a point here. You know, a lot of people talk on both sides, right? A lot of people talked on both sides. But when it came down to brass tacks, you know, only a few stepped up. And for that, I am eternally grateful because you will be benefiting a great, great organization. So I wanted to put that out there because that really was on my mind, you know. Well, anyway, here it continues the countdown to the Amico. Hopefully, I'm keeping it lively for you. One of the reasons I wanted to do this and start stuff up is because the discourse was getting kind of boring, especially because the pro Amico people weren't making a lot of content. And it's, if you keep on hearing the same thing over and over again, I think at this point everything that people are going to say has been said. So the arguments are getting kind of stale. To tell you the truth, I'm getting kind of bored because the comments are the same. At some point you can only hear the same thing so many times. So hopefully this will bring some other conversations, but I was wrong. Somebody else stepped in to keep it lively. He was dropping truth bombs. This guy should have just called the video "I hate everyone," and then the truth bombs had to be protected by copyright strikes. So, that's not the way to go about things. But at least it got people talking, right? He stirred up a lot of crap by calling people a lot of names, but it was entertaining for a while. Now, let me say that I haven't opened any of these. I already saw what they look like. I don't need to open them. Of course, the one that has the least interest is Brain Duel. The one that I thought that was going to have more interest and didn't was actually Moon Patrol. Moon Patrol is not as viewed as the rest of the games, and you would have thought that it was Finnegan Fox, right, who would take most of the attention. And it does have a lot of views, but it doesn't have a lot of watchers. Believe it or not, the game as of right now who has the most amount of watchers is Evel Knievel. So I think that at least the starting price that I thought is more akin to what the market bears. When something is not out yet or it's a collector's edition and you try to buy it singly, I think 50% increase, that's where you start the bidding, and then you let the market determine the price. I can't be right about everything. It's impossible. Neither can people who don't agree with me, right? We're going to be right about some things, we're going to be wrong about some things. But what I like about the market and what I like about this particular exercise is that you have proof here, right? If you say the games are worthless and somebody's willing to pay for them on the open free market without manipulation, okay? Whatever that price ends up to be, that's the price people are willing to pay, regardless of what my opinion is or yours, right? So I might think, I think let's say I would say these games are $40. Well, if nobody's willing to pay more than $29.95, then the game is $29.95. That's what the free market does for you. It really just cuts out all the BS and it gets down to brass tacks, because it's all about the money. What are you willing to spend on that game? So let's see where that happens. I just listed them, and I got the 30 days. So hopefully something happens. Regardless of what happens, it's going to a good cause. I've reached out to them. You want to hear something funny? They've only liked my messages. They never got back to me as far as acknowledging. I don't know if that's a good thing, right? Hey, I'm raising money for you from this Amico stuff. They're like, you would think it's free money, right? They'd be eager. They're like, okay. So, oh man, whatever. I mean, I donate to them directly, but still, even as a person who donates, they're still not willing to put their name anywhere near this thing. So that's kind of disappointing, right? That really sucks. But they should make people aware. But like I said, I mean, one of the toughest arguments. One of the toughest arguments this company has that I don't know why they make it is, we have games for non-gamers. And I've said this before. It's like selling whiskey for non-drinkers. It's been a long week, guys. It really has. I am tired as heck, but I'm really enjoying, putting these up, and hopefully we can get some money raised for a good cause.
And the charity is Gamers Outreach. Gamers Outreach is a charity that empowers hospitalized families through play. Their goal is to build a world where activity is easily prioritized as part of care. Video games are the tools of their choice. So that's who I'm helping, guys. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.